The ability to make a quality VSL is one of the most important determinators in converting clients on your lead funnel. And let me show you how I do my VSL. So we're going to start here. And this is going to be an entire VSL guide, how I build a VSL to 3x plus my clients' conversions selling an online service. And this is a basic diagram here, having a person making money, converting on your sales program, whatever your coaching is, or your service, your online business with no VSL versus with a VSL. And you can, and I do for my clients, 3x their conversions and 3x their income. So you might be asking, what is a VSL? A VSL is a video sales letter, which is a persuasive video that sells your product or service by walking viewers through their pain, your solution, your proof, and a clear call to action. So what does this mean for you? In short, a VSL is literally a video that sells. In my experience, a good VSL contains the following: a hook and a call out, a personal story, appealing to pathos and building authority, introducing the problem, introducing your solution to the problem, showing proof your solution works, stating your offer, and having a good call to action. So what does a good VSL look like? It looks something like this. It has a good hook, and there is no timeline. Either use no timeline or have Vitalytics, which is a software. It allows you to speed up the illusion of the timeline. So if you have a 30-minute video, it looks like, at least starting out, like it's 5 minutes. So you're retaining a lot more viewership, but do not make sure you have any timeline visible in that VSL. If you do, no one is going to stick along and watch that VSL in its entirety. So this brings me up here. How do I do a VSL? Well, there's 4 steps to doing a VSL, and this is the first step. Step 1 is creating the strategy and the messaging. You have to define your offer. What are you selling? What's the transformation your ICP or your ideal client profile will go through? Clarify your ICP. What problem are they desperate to solve? What have they tried before? What beliefs do they currently hold? Then, pick a compelling angle or a big idea. For example, why most fitness plans fail for women over 40 and how to fix it in 90 days without starving. Then you're going to outline your unique mechanism or methodology. What makes your approach different? Step 2 is actually writing the VSL script. Here is a full VSL breakdown that I'm going to show you on how to do a VSL template for a client. This is a full template I created for my client in the relationship niche. You can use it as you see fit. If you want this full template, comment me on this video and I'll give you access to it. So let's run through this thing right here. It's going to take a little bit, but it will be worth your time, I promise. So again, this is for my client. He's in the relationship niche. He helps men win back their wives, win back their marriages through a 2-month or an 8-week coaching program. So this is what I did for him. The market of relationship coaches targeting high-income men, executives, doctors, business owners demands a deeper professional buy, professional delivery, clear trust signals, time to overcome skepticism. And this is why you need a 15 to 25-minute VSL, which is ideal and which is specifically unique to this niche. The total time is going to be approximately 18 to 20 minutes, ideally no shorter than 10 to 12 minutes and no longer than 20 minutes. Step 1 is the hook and call out, which is 2 to 3 minutes long. So something he might say is, you're successful in business, respected by peers, but deep down you know your marriage with your wife is failing. This is an example of a Me Too moment. You have a pattern interrupt and emotional dissonance in step 1. Use Me Too moments to capture and retain the lead's attention. Call out specifics: walking on eggshells, silent dinners, feeling disrespected. Also call out the reason they clicked on the video or the funnel, which attracts their attention. And ask bold questions. How did you become so powerful everywhere, except in your own home? Step 2, story and vulnerability, which is 3 to 4 minutes long. I've been there. I know the shame of feeling like you're losing the woman you built your life with. Tell the truth, not from a pedestal, but from the pit. Talk about your marriage breakdown or client stories, because my client has actually been in the client's shoes, unlike all of his other competitors. So I'm telling you to lean into that and let it breathe. Use emotional detail, not just surface level tropes. The outcome is to build deep relatability and trust, and especially authority and authenticity, because authenticity is one of the highest radiating frequencies. People can tell from a mile away if you are not authentic. And if you are authentic and you are an authority in the space, you will sell so many more times over than not being both of these things. Step 3, the real problem. This is going to be 3 to 5 minutes. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Explain the false belief most men operate from. Trying harder backfires. Logic does not equal leadership. Appeasement kills polarity. Then reveal invisible rules women respond to. You're also going to want to create an opposition. Is it opposition therapy? Is it something else? Explain why your help will be much more worth the investment than traditional opposition. And position yourself as the man who understands the code because, well, he does. Step 4, solution framework. This is going to be 4 to 5 minutes. The men I work with rebuild a marriage not by chasing, but by leading. Break down your signature method. Name it if possible. Example, the 3 Ps, presence, polarity, power, or the ultimate man method. Clarity to grounded leadership to reconnection. Now, for this client specifically, his whole program is an 8-week program called the SHIFT method, where S stands for seeing the truth. He says, stop lying to yourself and everyone around you. Stop blaming. This is where we discover how the heck you get out of this place and you become brutally honest and aware. H stands for honor the root. This is about doing the deep emotional work and identifying your own wounds and behaviors that have pushed your wife away for years without seeing it. This is why it was a surprise to you when she threatened divorce. I, interrupt the pattern. And by the way, the reason I'm sharing this with you is because if you are someone who's in the niche like this guy, this will help you a lot. I stands for interrupt the pattern. The same habits that destroyed your marriage won't save it. This is where we help men break the dysfunctional cycles like anger, withdrawal, addictions, over-talking, chasing, and finally learn emotional regulation. F stands for forge the new man. This is where the man stops trying to win her back and becomes the man worth chasing after again. I guide him to build a new identity that his wife would be stupid to leave, a man he has never been. T, turn the relationship. When he shifts, she shifts. He learns how to engage with her, make amends, rebuild trust, and create emotional safety again. But it starts from a new foundation, not desperation, but leadership. So this is how he does this. Keep it simple, visual, and powerful. Lead the solution into proof. Show how your help really changed lives. Now, I find purpose in helping other men save their marriages. This is his entire solution framework. Step 5, which is going to be 3 to 4 minutes, which is proof. Show real client stories. Results, rekindle intimacy, respect, attraction. Have clients say, I thought it was over. Now we're stronger than ever. Add professional presentation. On the VSL, quick cut clips, subtitles, or screenshots. Now for step 6, offer an invite. This is going to be 3 to 4 minutes. If you're serious about saving your marriage without begging, therapy, or manipulation, I created a private one-on-one coaching experience for men like you. You're going to want to frame scarcity. I'm only taking on 10 more clients for this quarter. Optionally, you could do this because there's already urgency in a marriage failing, so he's going to lean into that. Frame value. This isn't marriage consulting or counseling. I'm sorry. This is one-on-one actionable guidance to help win her back. Frame urgency. There is a window before resentment becomes detachment. Do not wait. Value stack offer. What you offer that's different from everybody else. And explain the timeline. A 2-month guidance for 8 weeks and the reason for it. Explain how all other programs are not one-on-one and they take longer, which risks the client marriage falling apart because before they even have any time to introduce this stuff and do anything in their marriage, their wife already left them. And introduce qualifications. Who does or does not qualify for your help? Make it obvious because not everyone is going to follow this. As an example, if I had an offer that said coaches making 10K plus per month only, I would still get the form filled out by people probably making 5K per month, but not under. However, if I said coaches, I would just get everybody, which is like lower quality leads overall. A call to action for him could be click below to fill out a short form. If you qualify, book a call with me to take the next steps to winning her back. And let's recap this timeline real quick. So again, hook and problem, 2 to 3 minutes. Introduce his vulnerable story because he's actually been through this stuff. Most people just go online, try to make money, sell their coaching programs, and they've never actually been through this stuff. But this client, this framework, this template for this client I'm working with has actually been through it. So his vulnerable story that he introduces takes 3 to 4 minutes. The real problem, 3 to 5 minutes. The solution framework to that problem he introduces, 4 to 5 minutes. Social proof and case studies, 3 to 4 minutes. Make sure to not only bombard your case studies on the VSL, but also on the funnel. If you do that, you will sell many more times over because case studies, testimonials, client proof, social proof, that is what sells because it's proof that your solution, your framework actually works. It actually solves a problem that your ideal client is facing. And then lastly, offer and call to action. Introduce that offer and have that call to action to work with you, which is 3 to 4 minutes of total. This is going to be 18 to 22 minutes long. Now, let's go back here for a second. That was the second step. On to step 3, which is actually recording the VSL. The objective for this is recording a clean, clear, and high-status video that connects emotionally. Some tips for this. Use a script prompter app or a bullet point outline. Record on a camera in a landscape with clean lighting and audio. Make sure you record on a camera. If you record on a phone, it's going to come across as way less quality, and you will come across as an authority in the space. Be natural. Don't overact. Be direct, calm, and confident. Be yourself. Add B-roll, clips of coaching, testimonials, etc. to keep it dynamic, just to keep people engaged. Aim for 8 to 20 minutes, depending on the audience, and offer complexity. Again, no less than 5 minutes and no more than 30 minutes. Now, on to the last step, actually building the funnel. The objective of this is to create a clean, conversion-optimized landing page. What needs to be included here? What absolutely needs to be included here? A call-out, an offer statement, a VSL embed, this video you're going to record with a good thumbnail and no timeline, a call to action under the VSL. And you're going to want to have at least 3 call to action buttons on the landing page. If you have more, great, but do not add less. Case studies and testimonials. Flood the funnel with them because you will sell many more times over with them. Have an about section, your business and your service, what you do. Have at least 6 frequently asked questions. And make sure you have good quality copywriting, persuasive copywriting, not just basic ChatGPT copywriting, because people pick up on that and they can tell. Nice to have sections. If you're professional, if you do what we do, you can have these sections. If not, it's not something that's going to change the game tremendously, but these are good to have and they will not take away. Have a feature slideshow, which builds authority. For example, my client's been featured at Fox and Men's Magazine, so I include those in the funnel because that builds authority. Have a versus section, you versus the competitors, what you do versus what they do and why you stand out. A work spotlight. Maybe it's, for me, I would have funnels on there because I do funnel operating. So I do this and I also build out funnels. So I build out some of the best clients I've worked with, Marshall Cruz, Baby Stickley, some of the biggest people in the online space. I would showcase my work on there. Qualifications. Who is not qualified to work with you? Have a Typeform embed. Now you can have the call to action button linked to a Typeform and just go to another page. But honestly, lately it's been better with a Typeform embed into the actual funnel itself because people are lazy and having them click off of the website to go somewhere else to fill something out takes more time and they don't want to do it. So try if you can to embed the Typeform under the call to action button in the funnel itself. Have an about you section. Introduce the market problem. What solution are you facing to the market problem? Introduce a guarantee and also your story because it builds authenticity. And if you need a funnel, DM me funnel on Instagram. My Instagram is joshuasethklein. Now, under this video, comment any questions below. If you like this, subscribe for more. Follow to my X at joshuasethklein and also follow my Instagram again at joshuasethklein. Now, all you have to do after watching this video is just sit back and print because you can print over 3 times more conversion than you had without a VSL. So I hope this video helped you. If you want to work with me to grow your online business one-on-one, DM me on Instagram. You will discuss a partnership. So let's get to work. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next week.